You know when it's winter when you need to wear a jacket on indoors. So I'm really excited because not only is it Christmas, but also the Hobbit movie is going to be released pretty soon. If you didn't already know, I'm kind of a Lord of the Rings fan. In fact, so much so that my parents actually threw a Lord of the Rings themed birthday party for me. You may expect that if it were a Hobbit themed birthday, it'd just be a couple of pictures of hobbits stuck on the kitchen wall and we'd have Hobbit cake or something. No, it was full blown out. We went on an adventure. We went there and back again. Reference there. It was my 10th birthday, so I was quite relatively short. I suppose Hobbit-sized, definitely. We live on a steep hill. Our house is situated on a hill kind of thing. You know what a hill is, don't you? Next to that hill, there's a valley which cuts down deeper. So it's a hefty slope. 3 of my friends and I just basically got in the car, or at least we were told to get in the car by my parents. My mum drove us all the way down to the bottom of the valley. I was like, why are we here? I want to play with my Nintendo DS that I got. So she just dumped us off at the bottom of the valley and drove off. So me and 3 of my other friends were just, okay, that's fine. Then my dad, dressed in a wizard costume, came up to the 4 of us. He's called Andrew, by the way. He said, "Ah, I am the wizard Gandrew." Because Gandalf and Andrew. Gandrew. I thought it was stupid too. So we were instructed by Gandrew to go and proceed along the path to await further instructions. And before he told us this, I was handed the ring. The one ring to rule them all, which was actually just my dad's ring. Then it all made sense. I was the ring bearer and the 3 other friends were the other 3 hobbits. So I was Frodo, obviously. And then we just assigned ourselves names of all of the hobbits. If you didn't already know, a hobbit is a short kind of person who just likes to eat all day and stays at home. So it's kind of like me. The story of the Lord of the Rings is how 4 hobbits go on an epic quest to fulfill their destiny or something. Basically, they're given a ring, and it's an evil ring. And their task is to destroy it in the fires of Mount Doom. So back to the birthday party. That obviously meant that I was the ring bearer, and the other 3 friends were the other hobbits. So we went along the path. One of my friends kind of like landed in a giant thistle kind of stinging nettle bush. Imagine an arm like this, okay, but covered in blisters. It was there. But because we were hobbits, we just got along with it. So we got to our destination where my mum was waiting for us with a picnic. We then did some quests which were actually just like party games, and we earned these capes. They were actually just bin bags, like, you know, cut out to be capes, but, you know, we were 10. We were taught to use the capes to hide from danger, and if you have read The Lord of the Rings or seen the movies, you'll know that halfway through the movie they were given capes that, like, when they ducked underneath them, they would blend in with the environment. Those capes were given to them by the Lady of the Woods, who was my sister. We were carrying on with the party games when my dad, dressed in black, on a hobby horse, comes along, with my granddad looking exactly the same. They come and crash the party. We are told that these are the Dark Riders. Again, if you've seen The Lord of the Rings, you'll know what Dark Riders are. For those of you who don't know, the Dark Riders are the people who want to kill the hobbits and get the ring so that the ring can, like, carry on being evil. They came riding along into the party, and we had to hide and get away. It became apparent to us that our quest was to make it back to my house. You know how earlier I said it was on a slope? Yeah, it took us a while. Once we got here, though, it was quite fun. My mum had cake and everything, and silly string and everything, but before we were allowed there, I had to destroy the ring. In the movie, they chucked it into a flaming volcano with magma and fire.
Magma and fire?
At my birthday party, we chucked it into a bowl of jelly or something. So my garage was Mount Doom for a day. We then had cake, and everybody went mad with silly string. Obviously, with The Hobbit coming out, I'm really, really excited. It's going to be amazing. I bought a magazine especially. Look, it's a 3D. Woo. I just thought I'd share that story to you. Just in case you're worried, I'm not being paid by Peter Jackson, who is the director of The Hobbit, to say this. But nonetheless, The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey is coming out on the 14th of December, and I'm really excited. I think we might be seeing it for my mum's birthday, which is on the 15th, so my mum could have a Hobbit adventure of her own. Before I go, I just wanted to say a few things. Cody asked me if I could mention her birthday in this next video that I did. It's actually been about a month since her birthday happened, because I'm kind of slow at making these. So yeah, say happy birthday to Cody down below in the comments. Other than that, that's about it, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!
Magma and fire.